Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I'm going to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. And honors to all the Akim out there that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And the water, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And this lesson is coming from a little movie clip that I just seen just now, and it sparked a lesson in my mind. And I'm just gonna play it for you brothers real quick, and then through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, that I bring forth an edifying lesson. Alright, so this is from the movie The Matrix, the 1999, with Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne, and I don't know who that lady's name is, so but anyways, I'm just gonna play this and then through the spirit, grab some precepts.
Morpheus, the Oracle. She told me.
She told you exactly what you needed to hear.
That's all.
Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
And that's real talk right there too, man. All right, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And a lot of Israelites, I won't say a whole lot, but a good number of them, they know, what they're supposed to be doing, but they refuse it. They refuse instruction. And us brothers that go out to us brothers that do what we do, we're walking the path. Okay, we aren't just hearers only, but we're also doers. Okay, and that's what it's about. Okay, you got to be not only just a hearer of the word, but a doer also. You can't just know. It's not just about just knowing the truth, but walking in truth as well. Walking in the ways of righteousness, walking the path. You know the path, and if the Spirit is on you, the Most High is dealing with you, you walk the path. Okay? And through the Spirit, I want to start there. I'm gonna run this back just a little bit.
She told me.
She told you exactly what you needed to hear.
That's all.
Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
And that brings me to this precept right here, to the Spirit. This is the book of James, the first chapter. Okay, it's one of the first precepts that came into my mind. I believe it's the 21st verse, 22nd verse. Okay, so let me just play this piano back on. All right, this is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22, and it says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." That's right. You got to be, if you're a hearer of the word, and you hear the word, it's like it says, be doers of the word and not hearers only. And that's right. And you have some Israelites that hear this word, but they have no intentions of, turning back and, not doing nothing. They know what's expected from them, but they do it not. And that's they're deceiving their own selves. All right. And it says, "For if any be a hearer and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass." You see? All right, because you hear this word, you gotta do something, man. Either you get your butt out here in the highways and hedges, you start making your lessons, you build up yourself, build your faith, and not everyone's lot, and not everyone's path is that path. Okay, you have some others whose path is to be in help, to be a believer of the word, but they're not gonna go out. Their lot isn't going out and presenting their bodies a living sacrifice. Maybe they be helped. Maybe they help the brethren, with garments or water, whatever the case may be. Being in help. Because you have to, whether you out in the highways and hedges or not. If you're out in the highways and hedges, or if you are just a help, both sides have to show their faith by their works. Okay, how do we show our faith? How do I show my faith? How do I show my faith is by my works, by me, always being in the spirit, always abounding in this word, keeping my mind in this book, on these pages, man. That's what keeps me sharp. That's what keeps me going every day. Okay, and that's how I show my faith, by my works, by me doing as required. Okay, and if it be your lot, you do so as well. But if it's not your lot to come out here, then you have the alternative of being in help as well. Okay, be doers of the word and not hearers only. Okay, and our path as brothers, that are that walk, that not just only know the path, but we walk the path. What is our path? What do we do? First precept that comes to my mind is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 1, and it says, "This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance." And that's what we go out to and do. Go out to the highways and hedges, and the chief place of concourse, all right, and stir up our people's pure minds by what? By way of remembrance, to remember who they are, to remember who their power is, to come back into their power, man. Because right now our people are like what's that one? I don't know if you brothers seen it, but it's called Wolverine, or the origin of Wolverine. And that whole movie, pretty much, outlines his, his start, from child and growing up and this and that. But at the end of the movie, he gets shot in the head, right, with an adamantium bullet, which causes him to lose his memory. He doesn't know his name. He doesn't know anything. And that's our people right now. They've been so put down and so destroyed that they don't know who they are. And that's why you have us men, all right, the men of YAHAWASHI, to stir up our people's minds, their pure minds by way of remembrance. Okay, verse 2, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and the commandment of us the apostles of the Lord and Savior. See, and that's right. We make sure that, or we ask, or when we speak this word, when you hear it, that you be mindful of these words, that you take heed, man. All right. Just rolling through the spirit. This is the book of Matthew 22 verse 9, and it says, "Go ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage." And that's right, and that's what we go out there to do. Bid to the marriage. Bid those that may listen to the marriage, man. All right, we go out there to gather. We're fishers of men, and when we cast our line out, and with the bait, which is his word, we gather many different kinds of fish. Those that are good and bad, and that's the path in which we walk. All right, and it says, "Go ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage." And that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. This is our job. Okay, this should be our ambition. Okay, and the Most High, He's gonna have His men, His prophets out here. Okay, walking that path. Okay. Saint Jeremiah 3 verse 15, it says, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." You see, all right. According to whose heart? YAHAWASHI's heart. See, so He has certain men set up, whom He's chosen from the womb to feed His people with knowledge and understanding. Okay. All right, and that's what the prophets did, before. All right, they fed the people, our people, with knowledge and understanding. Okay, and they also did this. Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." And that's what we prophesy about too. This is our path, man. I don't know if you brothers seen that movie, The Magnificent Seven, with Denzel Washington, and damn, I forget the white boy's name all the time. He played in Training Day. His name was Jake in Training Day. He was like, "Hey, Jake, come back here with my money." but that movie, The Magnificent Seven, the Native American, the Gadite, he was talking to the character, Denzel Washington's character, when they first met, and then he was telling him, where's your tribe, this, that, and the other, and then he's the native, the Jew, the Gadite. He said, my elders have told me that my path is different, and that's right. And us brothers, all these people of this world, everyone has a path, but our path is much different. Okay, and most of the paths in which these people walk in, all right, in the times that we live, are going to lead to death. All right, they're going to lead to hell, which is the grave. Okay, I ain't talking about hell where the Satan's down there. You got a smile on his face and a pitchfork in his left or right hand. All right, and they're throwing your ass in the fire. That's a fallacy. That ain't a thing. Okay, when you read certain scriptures that talk about hell, it's just representing the grave, all right, death, okay, because that's where you go when you die. You go to the ground, okay, all right, and the spirit returns to the Father who gave it, okay, and that's how it goes down. You ain't going to hell and then you burn forever, man. That's bullshit, all right. But the prophets that have been before us, and before, the prophets that were back then prophesied against many countries, kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilences, right? And that's the same thing that we do to this very day. We continue that legacy, we continue that path, okay, in which we walk. All right. Another thing we also do is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And that's our sole purpose of being on this planet, on this earth, is to present our body, all right, a living sacrifice that's going to be holy, all right, kodesh, meaning separate, all right, and acceptable unto the Most High, because we want our sacrifice. We don't want to be like Cain, in which the Most High, he had not respect unto Cain's sacrifice. We want to have the sacrifice, like with Abel. Abel had what? The sacrifice in which the Most High, he had respect unto. You read about that. You want to read that? You want to read more on that? You go to Genesis, the 4th chapter, read it from the top. Okay? But we want our sacrifice, when we go out to the highways, when we make our lessons, and, pretty much our everyday lives is walking, up and down here in Babylon. We want to make sure that our sacrifice is that the Most High, he has respect into it. That's our hope. That's our desire. Our strong desire, that the Most High, he sees us, doing the best and doing all that which we can, to please him. That he had delight. That he has delight in us. And Lord willing, he be that it be acceptable in his sight, and that we be most importantly found in that number. Being a part of his elect. And that's what we hope and pray that we're a part of, okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 16:16, because this is what we're due, because like I was referring to in the beginning of the video, what Morpheus was saying to Neo, he said there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. All right, and in this walk in the path, these are the things in which we do. All right, Jeremiah 16:16, and it says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them." And that's right, and we're the fishers, okay? Or we're the fishers of men. Or we go out to the highways, the byways, teach and preach this word, and gather the Most High's elect, okay? Because really, that's what we're out there for mainly. We're not out here for the whole nation, man. We got a lot of cats, Israelite cats out there that be like, we gotta get the nation together, which it ain't about the nation right now, man. The Most High, he's not dealing with this nation, the whole nation, okay? He ain't dealing with the 2/3, man. See, that's the thing, man. The 2/3, man, they gotta go. Most High, he's only coming back for his remnant, his elect, his chosen. All right. And then eventually our people that die on this side will come back, but not they can't come back. See, we see the remnant, they gonna catch the first bus, you, the rest of the nation, the 2/3 of our nation, you're gonna have to catch the second bus next go around. All right, we gonna have to see you on the other side, man, because you cannot, the way you are, you cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. All right. But it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. We're talking about who? Talking about they're gonna fish for who? His elect. Fish them is talking about the elect. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of every holes of the rocks. See? That's right, because we're gonna be fishing for you punk ass Edomites and any of you other nations that make it up out of this destruction, man. So we're fishers now, but soon we gonna be the hunters, man. Okay, we gonna hunt you out of every we gonna hunt you out of every crack in the earth, man. You ain't gonna be able to escape, man. All right. So I think the point was made. Just speaking through the Spirit, just off of that little clip, it sparked a lesson in me, and just had some scripture just going back, like a ping pong ball, bouncing back and forth in my mind, and I was encouraged through the Spirit to make this lesson, okay, and I hope and I pray that it was edifying, and there's and I think that's what I'm gonna title it. There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. Okay.
Exactly what you needed to hear. That's all. Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
So let's continue to walk this path, brothers, all the way to the end. So with that, brothers, I pray the lesson was edifying. As always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstones, GMS, for telling me this truth. Honors to all the Akim out there that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And until the next time I say, brothers, Shalom.